Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Now, the 1111 Gateway was quite something. My deepest apologies to those that signed up for and the ones in the membership container of the Team Godhead um, that were anticipating the group call and activation that I had planned for the 1111 Gateway, which is very much still online, or rather did go ahead, although we didn't have the call. Okay. And I'm going to explain more, which is why I'm coming online to just explain to the ones that signed up of what's happening, what happened, okay, and why it didn't happen. But it's all happening. Okay, because it's quantum, way beyond all of anything we could ever do on a video, okay, speak about, talk about in a call, do in an activation. Any of my activations, all of my work is very multidimensional. And with any of the activations and calls, there's always this minimum of 72 hours afterwards where the activation still continues and integrates, as well as from, the point onwards, really, it starts when, I'm getting it, but then, kind of goes fully live in the field. As I post the event descriptions, because again, these are collective activations, so whether you take part or not, it will affect all. These are very powerful activations, even if we are a small and mighty team. We're holding a lot of quantum. And it's because of the blueprint I carry. This is literally what I came here for, to complete this cosmic ascension on behalf of us all, even if people can't quite, don't quite understand what it is I am saying here. It's still happening. So anyway, those that signed up, thank you first of all for your support. Those in my membership, again, my apologies for having to cancel this. So what happened was that I have a group chat, and this has been going on since April of 2023 that I created this container, especially surrounding this group chat, where literally I show up every day and, the people connected that are kind of part of my level 3 membership container, and those that are, kind of part of that setup, because we've shifted and changed a lot over the last 1.5 years. And people joined and left, and, for all kinds of reasons. And everything that happens there is basically happening on behalf of the healing of this cosmic Christ blueprint, morphogenetic field. It's a highly alchemical container. This is us healing the blueprint of all of creation at a really high level, as I transmit the higher truths of the Godhead and these navigational tips, instruction sets that help us to fully align with this new cosmic Christ blueprint, which is totally new. It's a new blueprint, it's a new tree of life. And I know I came here to ultimately be the transmitter of that and help build it and make it manifest in the field. And I understand that not many people get the highly alchemical work that takes place in all of these calls, and especially in that container. And this is why something came up there. Basically, interference came in, and I had to clear this out. Like I was out with my daughter yesterday during the day, like on the 11th. And I felt like I was bombarded with a mass of black magic attack because of the container we're holding. And I know that as I am fully igniting, because I hold the core fractal of this cosmic Christ, Christos Sophia blueprint, this Holy Trinity Grail principle, as Sarah, an ascended master in her own right, the daughter of Joshua and Mary, that I was in that incarnation. And I'm here to return this. And this is why I've had so much interference and black magic fuckery and attacks. First of all, because I represented Sophia, the mother principle, the cosmic mother of dragons. And that, it triggers a whole lot of shit in the field. And especially, obviously, our opposition, the black magic clowns who gave it their all, the convents that have teamed up against me, who are out in full force, or rather, they already received a holographic telegram of that their time is up, TikTok, like for good, for real, forever. And these are the last days on this false ascension, in this false ascension matrix. Because God has assured me that this is completing now. One way, shape, form, or another, no matter what anyone does or doesn't do, literally, because there will be walk-ins if people are not rising fully up right now. Because the Holy Spirit is fully taken over. This is completing. So no matter what anyone tries to do, it's futile. You're just creating, like, anyone standing against me, my container, the work we're doing there, like, it's not going to help you whatsoever. It's just creating more pain for you. Anyway, so I aligned this in the container, the security breach, so to say, and then cleared that out. I was so, like, I was out with my daughter. I was literally just, I could hardly walk. I was like, when I got home, I was just literally sideways. I could not hold a call for like 5-6 hours or even 3 or 4 and do an activation. It wouldn't have served anyone. I've been pushing myself all the way through all of this, especially since April last year. I mean, even before that. And I've constantly asked for help and support, and it's just gotten less and less. And anyone thinking that I'm not doing it right, please leave the channel right now, because you're not in the right place here. And you do not understand what it is that I'm saying and how I'm doing my work. Because you do it literally in reverse here. Not like all of the false leaders out there, the imitators, the frickin' black magic clowns, the copycats, okay? Like, this is where the false light has been fully removed. God is taken over. Like, the 11th was kind of like the last battle without it being any battle, because I'm not doing any more wars. I resolved this all from within the highest level of consciousness, from within the Godhead, because I hold the keys and the codes. And this is what I came here for. And this is what's completing right now. No matter what anyone is doing or not doing. God is taking care of this. The cosmic Christ has fully returned. This is us clearing out all interference patterns. This is fully completing now. And this is also why I was shown not just to do the call, then postpone it for the next day, but I knew, like, I was done. I've been so sucked out of it. You have no idea how much it takes out of me to hold these containers and these calls and these activations constantly with very little help, dwindling support. It's been insane, especially the last few weeks. And people that don't understand this, how much I put into this, like the last remote activation went for 8 freaking days. This one is going to take 8 days as well. So you're receiving a remote activation as well as a call and activation, like speaking, like if we're still there by then, if I can help it, we will not. We've got support. Again, timing is out of my control. But we're all together co-creating this as one. This is not just up to me. What I'm saying, I'm giving you the quantum possibilities and what I see very likely happening in the field, as well as this is a sealed deal. Because I've been heavily fucked with, and I've done nothing but support the whole collective, even those that have hated upon me, and I felt so much hate. Oh my fucking God. The hate against the mother is immense. And it's all been alchemized, purified back into pure, true divine love. Because we are the love alchemists. And people have misunderstood us as the black witches, where they support the real black witches, so to say. Enate, Esha, Ainata. But you can't see me truly if you can't see yourself really truly and gotten to know yourself. Because sooner or later, I will trigger the fuck out of your ego. Because that's what I'm here for, to slay egos and alchemize them into higher consciousness. Because there's only one of us here. And the best way to stay in integrity, tip, okay, for free, is basically to drink your own champagne. I always watch back my videos. I always integrate further any advice I give to others. That's the best and easiest way to stay in integrity. I can highly recommend it, truly, because that's the issue in the whole field. People think they know it all, they have it all figured out, I'm doing it wrong, but this is where it shows, okay? And it doesn't matter what your life looks like right now, because you need to read to see the signs. So for example, for me, I need to say at this point, anyone wanting to sign up for the calls or any membership, like there's a whole lot of shit happening, okay, within my field, having been under massive attack because I haven't had the shield around me. I need my cosmic tribe family around me, my masculine, and I'm also being shown message to all twin flames, because this is also what the call on the 17th will be about. And I've already been shown the 17th is actually a more important date for all of this cosmic divine reunion, especially between the twin flames in real life happening. What happened yesterday was you coming fully back. This is fully in the field now to your own true God sovereign free self. And there is no more codependent narcissistic patterns running in the field whatsoever. You're fully sovereign now, but you need to fully align yourself with the blueprint, which is what I help people with. And literally nobody else does the work I do because I hold that blueprint. But people don't recognize me, and that's fine because, again, everybody's remembering now who I am, who they are, who the fuck we are, the power we hold, that we are the creators of reality, and stop giving our power away to false leaders out there in all ways, shapes, and forms, and own it already and use it very wisely, remembering that we create reality and we hold the keys and codes to blueprints for reality. That's infinite abundance right there. Anyway, so the call on Sunday is the 11-8-11-8 gateway activation, because 17 is an 8. So the 11th till the 17th is a whole gateway activation that is online right now, and you can sign up with the link below. And I can't give discounts, okay? Because I've done this for so long. I've still, have some people I support, sort of more than they pay me for. And I know that what I deliver, again, 44 euros for an 8-day remote activation where I give everything into this, plus this one, again, 8 days. It's not ultimately me asking for enough of an energetic exchange, as well as I really take into account where people are financially, and that right now, we're at the end of the world. So I'm trying to keep it real, as well as why I can't give discounts. First of all, because I need to ask for the worth back, my energetic input, because the balance is already off in the field. Because again, people have supporting me less and less. I understand why. We're going right back to the start. And again, people are confused and they can really see the value in what I'm sharing here. Because again, sooner or later, I will trigger them and their existing beliefs and their version of reality and their false character in the game, their false ego self. And then they defend it by then making me the scapegoat and that I got it wrong. Anyway, everything, I've put everything into this. I've sacrificed everything. I'm right now in a situation where all of the fuckery has led to a point where I've over 10 payments stuck. It's a lot of money for me. Basically, only through the help of a really good friend and fairy godmother was I able to pay my rent. And thank you again. Because this is how God works through people. The same as I allow God to work through me, to share everything I have, all of the wisdom that helps people to ascend, make their journey a little bit easier and quicker, and avoid pitfalls and getting lost and stuck on windy garden paths and waste their time, energy, money, life force on these false leaders out there, like even just with the cosmic updates, and you can look back at them all, really. They're timeless. And you can watch them again and again, and you get more and more stuff out of it. And all of them energetically just help you clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, activate your field. And people have not been valuing it generally. Because again, people want something, they just want love bliss. They don't really want to do the deep part inner work. They don't want to take responsibility. They're just so used to giving their power away. And believe me, the people you work with, especially on a healing basis, you give them your whole energy field, access to your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies. It's literally like it's equal to you having sex with a person, as in like what can happen in your energy field, as in you really need to be able to trust a person. And people just willingly just go, yeah, free activation, free healing here, way. I mean, I've been there. This is why I know better now, because that has created a whole lot of shit in my energy field. And depending on who you're giving your energy field to, and especially your power, thinking somebody else can heal you as such, again, you're giving your power away. I'm really here to remind you of your own God sovereign free self and lead you back to that. But you have to ultimately sit with yourself a lot and figure out who that truly is. I can't get to know yourself, your true self for you on your behalf and do ascension on your behalf. Doesn't work like this. But people like me can help you prevent a whole lot of unnecessary suffering, wasting time, energy, time, life force, money. But again, you would need to truly, see the gift in this and the value it delivers. So anyway, I have now 10 payments stuck. It's affecting the Stripe service that goes over my Ko-fi website. It's not about Ko-fi, it's Stripe. And it has, I know it's black magic, like there's no pattern to it. Beyond that, some go through, some don't. Like I saw somebody try to send me a donation, it wouldn't go through. So below in the description box, if you would like to support me, because I could truly need it, like it would be really nice to feel the support back from the field, especially in a time like now where I really have squeezed myself all the way through. And yesterday I just had to say stop. Like I couldn't, I just couldn't. Just to make people happy, because I understand people want to have a call and activation on the 11th, but this is not what this is about. This is about getting Ascension done the proper way. And I carry so much, I've done so much on behalf of all, and reclaim these last pieces where I really should be, just after looking after myself and making sure that I'm okay. I'm just here to assure that we all get across the rainbow bridge. Anyway, it doesn't affect PayPal. So if you do want to give a donation, please use the PayPal options in the description box below. You can also use card payments. I have a special link for that. So you don't need to have a PayPal account. Okay. Just check out the details below, because again, the Stripe payments over the Ko-fi page that go through there, some of them get stuck, and are now actually, so also for the members, I have several members, they are mostly affected, that basically show up, they all show up as incomplete in the system. I can't get them unstuck. And what has now happened, that after a certain time, you're then just being unsubscribed. So if you receive an email that you have unsubscribed or that you are unsubscribed and you haven't done it, it's the black magic interference fuckery, okay? What you need to do in order to take part then, if you're, then no longer have access to your Ko-fi membership, if this affects you. And I will send you a message if this does affect you and I see this showing up over the next 24 hours. If I haven't already, please check your emails, because some haven't gotten back to me. And what you can do is sign up again. It's your choice, or just sign up for the call if you believe this is truly worth it. Okay? But I can't run after every individual. As well as I will send a generic message to everybody affected. Okay? So just maybe check your status. If you want to make sure you can take part in Sunday's call, or rather it's online now, you know what I mean? But you need to have access, and the field is very intelligent. So yeah, everybody's part of this activation, as well as, again, this is a massive boost to your ascension. And again, I can't give a discount because I'm in a situation right now. I have to move homes. I have no money, literally, to look for anything, as well as I know whenever I feel into this, I don't need to worry about nothing, as well as I just keep doing and following my destiny, my journey all the way home to heaven on earth, and supernatural miracles, solutions will come up now. I've been shown forever. And again, there's been so many delays in the field, but I know this is all unstuck now. I'm making sure of this over the next few days. So I need to step back over the next few days running up to this activation, or rather, I mean, again, it's in the field, and make sure ultimately that it completes before then. That's what I see happening. But if all else fails, we will do the call on Sunday. Again, people who followed me for a while understand what I'm doing and saying here. This is me, us, all as one, fully reclaiming the power of creation we hold within us to complete this fully and release us all from the pain and suffering collectively. Because it's crazy enough, no? Inata, 441. So this is truly where the true ascended masters, guardians, rishis, cosmic dragons, the starborn, reborn, fully rises. It's here now. The new divine blueprint is fully online. We'll talk about it more, what this hierogamic reunion blueprint of the Christus Sophia is all about. It's the masculine feminine merge. It's what polarity, integration, and ascension is all about. I know I hold these keys and codes. And I'm here to help people, get there more quickly and with, a lot less pain and suffering ultimately, even though, you can't get around it. Again, it's you burning off your own karmic load. Depending how big your blueprint is, yeah, it takes a lot out of us. But again, I need to be also supported. The same as I support people and I keep supporting people who stop supporting me. And I do this from the bottom of my heart. And even for those who stood against me, because I know I'm healing all fractals from within the oneness, from within the one consciousness. And again, we're all part of this. I'm not saying I'm doing this alone. Plus, nobody's really doing anything here, as well as, yeah, we need to make the choices. I made a lot of choices, sacrificing everything to make this possible, because I know this is not a real reality. And for me, this is torture. It's hell. Earth is hell. Okay. And only if you try and suppress certain things do you think you can make this okay. And I feel everything. I hear everything. I'm so tuned into the whole collective. This needs to get done on behalf of the oneness. And this is what's in the field right now. That's all I see. The event is here. It's already in the field. The divine love tsunami is just purging all of this false programming, interference patterns, all of the confusion fully from the field until it's just crystalline clarity. And that's what I'm making sure of now in the next few days. So the ship is crystalline clear, the mothership, which I represent. Enata Aishamati Kanasa. So all of you imposters out there, you received the message. Okay? This is it. No more fuckery, no more fucking with my life. Done with this. Enata Aina Shaka. And God is on my side. And with God, everything is possible. And there's just no more fear in the field. No more bullshit. Now, and the true divine masculine fully rising is the real event, which is happening right now from within the divine inner feminine. It's you knowing your value, your worth, you're respecting it, your wisdom, your inner knowing, your guidance is what leads you all the way home. It's everything, it's power. You knowing how reality really works. And it's your masculine stepping in and protecting, safeguarding that energy, holding the container for this, and no longer allowing it to be siphoned, sucked upon, used, abused, taken for granted, not valued, not respected. But it starts with you, and this is where it ends. This is how we seal our field as we do this, especially within the containers I work with. It's healing on behalf of all, and it's here in the field now. And ultimately, we just need to choose for ourselves. Truly, right now, the instruction sets, especially for those who are taking part in this activation right now, go deep within. Everybody needs to activate this for themselves. You need to fully merge with your fully God sovereign free self, seal your field, so to say, to come into true divine union with anyone and everyone. All of creation. It's happening from inside of you. In the aloneness, you feel the all oneness. Okay, you can't find it out there. You activate it first within, and now then we, as we find and activate, awaken the kingdom of heaven within us, which is a state of consciousness we embody. It's a frequency. We then project it out as the new transmitters, the new cosmic emerald and crystal diamond rosette network that's fully awakening from inside of us right now. And yeah, massive amounts of love, purging all of this limiting programming, mind control, the hive mind. It's people are in meltdown mode. Let them have their purge. Just hold it in compassion. See what's happening. Really, it's not getting worse. It just defaults fully purging. And believe me, this could have looked worse. I've seen it. What could have been possible, and that was not pretty. So that's not so bad, okay? So just hold them in compassion, neutrality. It's just the psychosis fully clearing from the field, the fear, okay? And NPC type characters, those who have been highly, hijacked, part of the mind control matrix, yeah, they can feel the false matrix is falling apart, and a lot of souls are leaving right now. Of course, they're losing their minds. All right, you just need to hold neutrality to let it fully collapse. This is not real, it's a dream. That's really what you need to remember. There's nothing to hold on to, there's nothing to fix. There's just to realize this is a dream that fully dissolves it. And you do this from within the oneness. And it's not happening in a call, in an activation, as well as this field is supporting this a lot. But it's happening from within the one, the eternal one, within the eternal now. In no time whatsoever, from within the oneness. But it's not by us chasing anything out there. It's like your divine counterpart you find inside your heart. And again, right now, if you believe you have a certain counterpart out there in a physical embodiment and they're not rising up, they will be replaced because we're completing this now. There is no more, just it's all for love. Because right now there's a lot of letting go of people, places, things that are no longer in alignment with you if they can't right now ascend with you. And we're all ascending just to different layers and levels. And I know that, for example, my field, I need a divine masculine with me to fully activate, anchor this into the field. But ultimately, I'm just focused on my own heart center, my own inner ascension, and it will ignite from in there, and it will somehow pop up as if by magic, so to say, some way, shape, form, or another. That's all you need to know. But you can't be lost in a dream and the illusion and make this about characters, people, places, things, objectifying, subjectifying. It's ultimately your inner divine masculine fully rising from inside of you. That's where you find them. And then they will appear. And obviously, vice versa, man, woman, whatever you're into, so to say. But it's all about this masculine, feminine energies that are unifying from inside of you, what the divine union blueprint is all about. As you come to true divine union within, which we're completing now, then this is what's happening right now with this new Cosmic Christ blueprint fully online. This is when the true original pairs, counterparts of parts of the original tribes come back together, which have created everything, but we're also all part of that. Because we've all been fully reset and reborn. So there's nothing to hold on to anybody, any characters within the game, ultimately. Or you're lost in a dream and illusion. You need to transcend it. And whatever happens, how it happens, exactly when it happens, is not up to us. It's a great unfoldment from within the oneness, as all together as one, all affects all. This is why it's so important to truly right now own your responsibility of creation, your inner creator self, God self, fully rising, and that you create with every thought, word, feeling, action you take. So it's a very important time to be very mindful of that and what you truly believe in, because that's what you're manifesting right now. Okay? How far do you believe you can ascend? What do you really believe is happening? You're constantly helping co-create this with your attention, with your belief, something to be true. So you need to stop believing this is true. And one more thing about the activation. It's all about, again, I understand people want to call on the 11/11, but it's way beyond dates. This is timeless. It's happening in the field. And this is especially about, we will meet one another inside the heart space, around a campfire. It's not about us booking tickets and getting there. It's us fully activating our superpowers right now of teleportation, by location, flying for fucking real. This is what all of this has been about, because as this activates within us, it activates the planetary light body. The ancient technologies, plasma technologies. We don't need machines. Okay? This is you fully activating your superpowers from within. Oh yeah. What I've also done is to make up for the last minute, so to say, postponement, like me postponing the call. I've if you access the call, and I will also post this in the membership group, basically with the call-in details below it, also when you download the document as you sign up, you will also find the replay details from our last level 3 Team Godhead membership container call from the 28th, which also includes a very powerful activation, the Cosmic Emerald Heart Awakening, and a 5.5 hour long call. Again, the members already have that, most of it, but I will also post it in a group container, but this really will give you something to, for now, so to say, get, dig into, to have some extra support, and is really important and pivotal and life-changing moment in no time. Like, this is it. And the activation call will really support you on your ascension journey and further aligning with what we are talking about here and what we're going to be further deepening into the call. It was a lot about, how we are creating right now and what we're accessing. And in the call on the 17th, it will be very much about the Divine Union blueprints, templates, relationship templates, because as we come to Divine Union within, we now can have this with other people, a divine counterpart, with groups, because this is also what I've been creating with especially the chat group, and this is why this has been so important. It's this whole blueprint, what this is all about, this origamic reunion blueprint. And again, I speak more about what it all looks like, what I'm seeing, And you can ask me questions. You can also, share your insights if you feel guided to on the call on the 17th, if we make it that far. But again, please tune into the quantum field energetically, telepathically. It's all there. It is already massive. It's already done. We completed the full bringing this online. I just couldn't do the call. I had to do this, so to say, undercover and sort things out. And I was just physically not able to hold a call. And it wouldn't have come through the same, me being on a third of my power, if even. So if we make it, and again, because I constantly run these activations through the field for all of us, constantly, you have got no idea this is why I'm constantly exhausted. And because there's not enough support in the field. But I've been talking about this for long enough. This is just where this all ends. No more of this. And yeah, anyway. So this is truly where, as we have released all of the limiting programming, now you can truly create and know that you can create and have the power to manifest the life of your biggest, wildest dreams fulfilled. Because you're at one with Source. It's infinite power. And God's Source is taking care of the rest right now. Because again, I know my lack of success in all, ways, shapes, and forms has been very much down to like literally just so much judgment, pushback, hate in the field, and especially obviously from these black magic characters in the game. But the good news is we're going to forget all about it. This is the full reset, fully completing, and it will be as if it never happened. We just contain the life lessons, which is what we have built already. The best of all worlds have created this new divine organic creatrix field, and it's already in the field, and it's just going to come fully online along with the new sound and light fields of creation as our multidimensional DNA is coming online through this full healing of the fragmentation from within the one consciousness. Unifying all pieces from within the oneness, understanding all pieces, having healed the fragmentation, the psychosis, and seeing everything through the eyes of God, which I, have been here to transmit. So this is truly healing the split of the original pairs of the masculine and feminine, of all of the polarities, of the higher and lower self, of our shadow and light, okay, of spirit and matter, the split in time, dimensions. It's all interconnected. This is the completion of the magnetic pole and field shift. This is the return of the eternal Yang-Yun flow, with the lotus flower patterning, us returning eternal life. That's what the Grail is all about. And it's a blueprint you carry. It's you, like most of us here listening, we are cosmic royalty, okay? But it's not just about the potential you're being born with, but what you make out of it, okay? And a lot of people have been misled by the false light. But it's all coming out now in the wash. So truly, I can just give you as a tip, you are not a character in the game. You just need to learn your lessons and laugh at it already and make the wrongs right. It's the only way you can correct your blueprint. And this is not a time to be stuck in pride or not wanting to know, because it's just, you're not doing yourself any favors. We have to align our blueprint, our consciousness, with that of what the cosmic Christ stands for. And you need to feel this, okay? It's your heart fully opening, your conscience fully arising. You know when you're off. You know when there's something not right. It's literally held in your blueprint, and it's not going to just go away. Okay, somewhere you need to correct it if you want to go to New Earth. It's the only way through. You need to transcend your false ego self and need to let all of the shit go and fully purge it. Okay, this is all about facing the shadow, fully alchemizing, transmuting all of the fears back into love. That's what I help people with, returning to your own unique version of the true self, the God self, and only you know what that really truly looks like. This is why you need to observe so much, just purge all of the shit. And I know that I have helped, the same as many people listening here, the whole collective purge, burn off all of this karmic residue. Because we're all one here, and ultimately we're not done until we're done, but we're done now, for real. Now, you can decide yourself if you believe this to be so or not. It's up to you. Do you want to be done? Do you want to be healed? Do you believe it's possible or not? You decide, okay? Now, I know what I believe in, and that's that this mission is done. I know I can just feel it. We become truly unfuckable with, invincible, as we no longer have any fear of anyone, no thing, as we are fully merged with the oneness. Again, this is the best tip I can give you right now. Through the heart, like a child would do. There's no manual for this. Okay, return to your God self, ultimately. And all paths lead back home, back to the mother, through the cosmic womb, where everything is birthed from, and returns back to. And yeah, as that massive attack came in just before the activation, I collapsed a lot of that shit back through the cosmic womb. So this is also what you can do. Again, we speak more about this if you get around to it on the 17th. So join us if you like, or you can join also the call by joining any of the membership levels. 1, 2 are free. Details are also below in the description box. And again, this is a very supportive container in general, just energetically being part of this. And I know I haven't done the cosmic updates as I had planned to, but truly the last few weeks have been beyond normal. I think we can all agree, and I've done my very best to make everyone happy, as well as, again, if you join any of the new membership levels, you get access to all of the Ascended Master classes dating back to summer last year. A massive support vault of ancient wisdom and gnosis to support you on your ascension journey and align you with your real true self, which is fully sovereign, fully free. And it's your creator self coming fully online now. All right. And we're going to talk about this more in the call. Tune into the field. Again, this is the multidimensional walk-in integration of the one true God self, fully completing massive amounts of quantum anchoring. You need to call this back. Okay. You need to really like be all in. This is it. Like this is, you want to be all in right now into the ascension process, and it's all happening from inside of you. So it's not about fixing anyone out there, resolving their issues, but you doing this from within the oneness on behalf of all. And again, I can just bring online what I do, the depth and the quality of the information through so much that goes on in the background. And anyone who wants to lead from a level of integrity, this is really where it's at. Because anyone who helps heal other people really understands whenever we help heal another person, we are constantly helping heal deeper parts of ourselves, because truly we are only one here. My throat is giving up now. Now we're also reclaiming all of our keys, all of our codes, all of our quantum body parts. Literally, we've had our voices stolen. I mean, they had so many spells on us. I'm not even going to go into this because it's fully dissolving in the field. What it really represents, all the black magic spells, is at the bottom, at the core of it. It's our own form of inner oneness. It's fierce. Yeah. And they're not truly real once you can really see everything for what it truly is. But this is where you get to dissolve them all. As you see the fears for the lies that they are, it fully clears out all of the black magic programming, because ultimately it's just whether somebody else wants you to fail or you think you can't make it. You know what I mean? It's happening from within the oneness. So as long as you know what you know and what you stand for and what you're here to embody and how much power you hold, none of these black magic spells, false projections, psychic attacks, judgments can get to you. Okay, this is you fully sealing and healing your morphogenetic field. This is what's fully in the field right now. It's what heals all. And we're not waiting for no call. This is happening in the quantum field. Again, we are igniting this new cosmic emerald crystal diamond rosette network, where we're literally going to ignite the campfire party from inside of our hearts, our consciousness. It's all consciousness projected out. We're igniting our plasma light bodies. And then we will be together, because then we can teleport and bilocate. And then the plasma light body of the planet is online. And we no longer need to be in all of these different locations to light it all the way up. But we also need the masculine and feminine together to anchor these trinity pillars in the physical, to anchor this massive amount of frequency coming in now, to complete this cosmic quantum tree of life ignition. We're being fully lit like a Christmas tree. So join me from deep within the oneness, as well as in the activation, if you really want to help support the field and power this up and really intend with intention, consciously tune in. It's really more for the advanced people, because, again, depending on your experience and how fine-tuned you are, how much insight you have, into your inner world and what happens in your energy field, the experiences, wary of what your perception is of these activations running through the field continuously throughout the time of the activation, not just during the call. Yeah. And it will go until the 20th to just seal everything in and make freaking sure we're around the campfire and enjoying our forever holiday by the end of this. So done. Because that was the final message, and then I finish now. On the 11th, when I sorted everything out and was going into the field, that all the lessons have been learned now and integrated. Because it's one thing to know a lesson or to know a truth, another one is to fully embody it and integrate it and anchor it into the field, and that's there now. So that's the Cosmic Christ Blueprint, the new Christus Sophia Hiragamic Reunion Blueprint, fully online, fully activated, but you have to align yourself with that. Okay, and I help people do that. I know that. So if you want to have some help, check out the links below. Otherwise, I see some of you in the field and for the call on the 17th. And again, if you have any issues with the signing up, again, try over PayPal option. Okay, you have an option. If all else fails, send me an email. Again, the details are below. Yeah. And if anybody knows of a free home house around Dublin, Ireland, please also send me an email or send me a message on Ko-fi. I know that this will be sorted at a higher level. Again, what we're going for is new ascension earth right here, right now, but we're all co-creating this as one. Let me stress this point once again. So, and also due to quantum uncertainty, you never quite know what you're getting. As well as I know God is making sure that this is done. But the exact time frame will remain to be seen. So again, with this activation, let's complete this. Let's be all in, full focus. I really need those who are taking part to be as much in 100% minimum as they can, because this is what, really amplifies the field. And not just me pushing and shoving and trying to motivate people and telling them that this is possible. We need to believe it together. That's what makes it so. Believing is seeing, and this is truly where our faith is being tested. And our connection to source, that truly is the only navigational system, guidance system. Like I know I've been shown for the last 6 years, as long as I fulfill my purpose in alignment with my destiny and mission, I'm always being supported. But again, this comes through people. And we do need to support one another, just as I keep showing up and support people, even if they don't support me back. Because again, we're doing this from within the oneness, because I understand as I help people, I help myself. The same as when people support me. When we give, we also receive, and vice versa. And this is all about creating balance in the field, especially between masculine and feminine, giving, receiving. And especially the feminine right now can really help the masculine to rise, as again, you bring your own inner masculine in, the discernment, the boundaries, protecting your sacred energy and life force, and be in your receiver mode, in a divine feminine. So I'm going to go deep within, because truly you hold the power deep, deep, deep within, pure creation. And this is where all of the seals, everything activates, our extended Kundalini currents of the Kundalini ray, the new Christ Star Merkaba, light ship Earth, and our light bodies, for those ready, are about to fully ignite it all. That's all I see. But we still need to make it so. Okay? All right. Now, thank you for any like, share, subscribe, comments, any attempts in or also successful donations to my channel, supporting my work, and everything I share and also give back to me. And anyone who sent me also an email that I haven't replied to, those well-meaning ones. Sorry if I haven't, it's been too much. I have so much outstanding, okay? So I just can't get back to everyone. But thank you so much for those who do support me, send me the good energy and want to see me succeeding, because truly, when I succeed, we all succeed and we are out of this nightmare, okay? So it's in the interest of all, and everybody will remember this now. So the true disclosure that's happening right now, the true revelation, reckoning, it's here right now, happening, completing. Our quantum leap and breakthrough, it's all here now. That's the only thing that needs to be realized now. And it's realized through you becoming at one with Source. And for that, you need to clear out all of the separation, all of the fears, doubts, worries, insecurities, and really go really, really deep. Because you can only ascend as far, as high as you go deep. You need to get to know thy true self. There's no way around this. You cannot enter the gates of heaven, complete the crossing of the rainbow bridge without you facing your whole true self, which is all of creation, and you realizing the perfection of everything. This is what returns it right now. And I could speak here all day about it, but truly you have to experience it from deep within, as well as people like me can truly transmit that through my auric field, my energy, obviously also the words that are shared and spoken, the transmissions. Also check out the full post. I know it's long, but that's just what it is. Again, these are activations for the field. And I know they're powerful and they really help you activate this further in your field, even if you don't take part in these calls and activations, to further assist your own and the collective cosmic ascension and us completing this fully right now. So that's all that's left. Fully realize your eternal God self. Be at one with all of creation. And from here, anything is possible now. Okay? Only the limiting beliefs so far would have told you otherwise. And we're not doing this anymore. Because you're truly limitless, boundless, fearless, and free as all of the illusions fully clear. All of these control structures, all of the mind control programming, it's the false matrix fully collapsed already. Just allow it to dissolve fully now, for the truth to really rise, the new realities, okay? All right, from inside of you. How this all unfolds is yet unwritten. We're literally making this up as we walk the path and ask these questions. They are rising from within us now. It's literally held in your DNA, okay? Your own star map home. Okay, I'll leave it here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. Bye bye.